Hi everyone and welcome back to another video from the beautiful Scotland. In this one I am super excited to take you with me to the very famous Glenfinnan Viaduct, which is actually a must-see place for Harry Potter fans all over the world. I recommend you to come here even if you are not a Harry Potter fan. It's a really nice place to visit. But anyways, as you can see right now on the screen, it was really not that easy to access it because we had to walk for a while from the car park. But anyways, it was really beautiful. You can see that we were seeing some random beautiful sights around here, and we also went through a very small village which seemed really cute, and I believe it's really nice to live in this area, but probably super expensive too. But anyways, in this video I want to tell you some super important and useful tips if you want to visit this viaduct, and I also want to tell you a few good or bad experiences, so stick with me until the end of the video. And if you're enjoying it so far, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I have a lot more videos from Scotland already posted with some amazing hidden places we found all over the Scottish Highlands, and I recommend you to check that out. But anyways, you can see that for now I am still just filming around and showing you some pretty things we are seeing on our way. For example, some flowers, some cute buildings, and it was super relaxing. You don't have to do all this walk that we are doing right now. I think we parked a little bit farther away than other tourists, but if you have enough time, I still recommend you to do it. I think we parked close to the Glenfinnan Visitor Center. We had a little bit of walk until the train station, which you will see very soon. We are really close at this point. You can see there are already a lot of signs with car parks and with the train station, and if you want to see that exact same spot that was filmed in Harry Potter, you must go to another place. You can see that I'm filming a sign with the Viaduct Trail. Here at the train museum you can enter, and from what I remember I think it's based on donation, and also from here you will get a very useful map of this entire trail and area. So anyways, obviously you can park here very close instead of where we did if you don't have a lot of time, but you can see that we were entering and just getting as much information as we could from here because we were a little bit confused. But you can see here it's a huge map you can take a photo of, and there are a lot of beautiful things to see around here. I feel like it was a really beautiful path, not only for the viaduct but also for the amazing views we got of this area of Scotland. And in my humble opinion, if you are coming 100% just for the viaduct and to see the train passing, you will be a little bit disappointed because that lasts for around 5 seconds, I think. So you will have to come super early to make sure you don't miss the train, and then you have to wait for like 1 hour just for 5 to 10 seconds. But anyways, if you bring some snacks and you're enjoying the views and you are not in a rush, then it's a really great experience, but you have to get your expectations straight. Anyways, we are still at the train station. We spent a lot of time here. You can see they even have a restaurant here that looks like a train, and we did not eat here, but if you are not on a budget, feel free to do it if you have enough time. That seems like a pretty cool experience. And we were just getting a lot of information about the trail. Feel free to also pause this video right now if you want to read even more information because it's a lot of useful information. And now we are finally beginning to walk on the trail, and again there are just specific times when the train passes, and from what I've read on the internet it's just between April and October that you can see it. So make sure you plan really well, and you also check out online the specific times when the train passes because it is not super often, so you have to be there at least half an hour before to get a pretty good spot. But anyways, about a good spot I will tell you a pretty bad experience we had, but I will leave that for later when we arrive there. And right now you can see a super cute and very small train rail. I don't know what the purpose for it is. If you know, please leave it down below in the comments. And there is also a mini viaduct around here. I don't know the purpose for all of this is. It's like a train for ants. So it was really cute. But if it's for something else or maybe something serious, please leave it down below in the comments. And we just continued our walk on this trail. It was not really that bad. It was probably less than 1 hour until the viaduct viewpoint. So just take your time and enjoy the views. Right now the views are still not amazing, but at some point we will arrive at some viewpoints that will make it feel like it's really worth this walk. And it was pretty easy. You had to climb a little bit, but if you have enough time, you can take a lot of breaks, but it was not really that difficult, so it can be done by anybody. And you can see that here it was not crowded, but we were seeing some locations very far away, like that tower over there, and there were a lot of people. So probably there are not a lot of tourists coming from the train station, because even there it was pretty empty. So basically most of the people park on the other side and they are coming underneath the viaduct, because that's another very important detail that I did not mention. You can go under the viaduct and walk really close to it, and that is pretty cool. We also saw a lot of interesting insects and birds. Feel free to pause this video if you want to read even more interesting things about this area, but you can see that we were even going a little bit off the trail just to explore a little bit more of these super nice views. And after walking for a little bit more, we are finally seeing the viaduct, and we were so happy. I mean, I was not a huge Harry Potter fan when we visited the viaduct last year, because I filmed this in October last year, but my husband is a really big fan, so he was so happy to be here. And again, there is a lot of information that you can read, and it's a lot of super cool things that the local people put here for visitors. And we are finally at the viewpoint, and now we just enjoyed our snacks and just waited for the train to pass. And here it is. It was so incredible, but it was so fast and everybody was so excited. It is really just like in the movies, and it felt so surreal. So you can see that even though it lasted for very little time, it is 100% worth it. It's a very unique place, and I feel like you have to put it on your bucket list if you like Harry Potter. But anyways, you can see that right now we were walking under the viaduct and really close to it. But I want to tell you quickly that the bad thing was the people around, because everybody was complaining about other people covering their view, even though everybody came like 1 hour before. So make sure you are super patient and ignore the rude people around you. But anyways, now the video has come to an end. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.